I'm Mitch Henck, and we look at these polls on the presidential race for 2016, and we treat it like a horse race. Who's on top? Nobody cares about the policies, the media, they just care about ratings. But let's think about this in perspective. Okay, Trump's ahead, and Fiorina and Ben Carson are up there. But think back to 1984 on the Democratic side. A couple of weeks before the Iowa caucuses, John Glenn was tied with Walter Mondale. John Glenn was an astronaut, war hero. People knew who he was. Godspeed, John Glenn. He was tied with Mondale. Caucus night. You know where John Glenn finished? 6th. He finished below uncommitted. That's right. In 2004, Howard Dean was leading in double digits a couple of weeks before the caucuses. You know where he finished? 3rd. John Kerry won. John Edwards finished 2nd. Howard Dean screamed about it, and he was done. Gary Hart, let's go back to September of '83, because I know I was going door to door for him at the time as a volunteer from Indiana. I would knock on doors in November, fast forward 2 months, and they would say, "Who's Gary Hart?" I'd say, "Well, he's running for president. He's a senator from Colorado." And they say, "Oh," they take the literature. I'd go back to headquarters and write notes to the people. "Thank you for taking our literature." So then when they watched TV a month later in the statewide debate and had Mondale debating Gary Hart, they said, "Oh yeah, that's that Gary Hart guy." I mean, I talked to people in my home state of Indiana in March of that year and said, "I'm working for Gary Hart." And they say, "Who's Gary Hart?" People don't know who they are. Martin O'Malley right now. He's at like 2% in the national polls. He's been in Iowa for a lot of months. He's got the debate coming up in a few weeks in Las Vegas. Nobody knows who he is, but after the debates, they might know who he is. Where was Hart in September of '83? I'm guessing he was at 5% or below. Santorum was low, and he won the caucuses 4 years ago. Huckabee in 2008. So what happens is people decide in the final week. These polls mean nothing. National polls mean nothing. It's all state by state. How you do in one state determines how you do in subsequent states. Those are my 2 cents. My 2 minutes are brought to you by Capital Consultants and Edge Construction. Mike Tuig and his staff can redo your kitchen, your basement, your staircase, your bathroom, make your home feel just like home. We can talk about this tomorrow morning on the radio at 8 o'clock on 92.1 FM, The Mike, The Mitch Henck Show. Talk to you then.